Preterm birth is a stressful event for families. The unexpected early delivery may cause negative feelings in mothers and fathers. The World Health Organization defines preterm as a birth that occurs before 37 weeks of gestation. Franca Namakula, a mother from Chiboga district, narrates her ordeal and how she is coping having given birth to a baby at 25 weeks. Namakula says that she got a referral from Chiboga Hospital to Mulago Specialized Women and Neonatal Hospital.
So when we went to theatre, I knew what I was going to face. I was ready for anything. But thank God the baby came out alive. He was taken to a nursery. The first day I didn't go to see him, but after the first day I went there and it was, I can say it was traumatizing. The baby was so little. It was my first experience. It was my first, because him being my first child, I can say it was traumatizing.
Research has shown that premature birth is a distressing event for parents that often report symptoms of post-traumatic stress for several years.
During the course of the journey, there is that week that was really traumatizing for me. They kept telling me to do those tests, I found them so hard tests. I remember the doctor telling me, now we are going to the Heart Institute. I was like, Jesus Christ. You do not want to know what I thought. I saw myself on a plane to India. I saw myself doing car washes, all those things. When they told me Heart Institute, I was like, okay, it's over now. Then from the Heart Institute, they were telling me we are now going to do our brain test. So just know that week wasn't easy for me because all the tests were really hard. And when they tell you a test today, the test is going to be done the next day. That whole time you're thinking so much. Now what if it's negative? What if it's this? What if it's that?
Namakula advised fellow mothers who are nursing preterm babies not to lose hope or even abandon their precious babies.
I think it's not necessary to lose hope, sincerely. Because if you're seeing someone grow, it's like planting something and then you're seeing it grow. You know that happiness you have, that courage. You leave alone all the challenges. You leave alone all the challenges. You put aside everything. The fact that you're seeing something that you're waiting for. This is something that you're waiting for, something that is keeping you in the hospital. But it's improving, it's growing. I think that alone is good enough to keep us moving.
The Parliamentary Committee on Health is now advocating for increased months for maternity leave for working mothers who give birth to preterm babies. And Namakula supports the move. Mulago Specialized Women and Neonatal Hospital has set up a mothers club where mothers meet social workers and psychologists to discuss how to deal with stress.
So counseling goes on. Mental, because of the mental issues that may be going on in the mother's mind, also the fathers. So there is support even to breastfeeding and many other areas.
The executive director of Mulago Women's Hospital revealed that in the last year's admission, the hospital admitted over 1,385 babies, and out of which 35% were preterm babies.
The proportion that was less than 1,000 grams was 12.6%. This is quite significant for us as a country to see that we are able to look after babies as less than 1,000 grams. And we are seeing success. We are seeing our babies survive. And I'm glad to let you know that the lowest surviving baby was born at 24 weeks of pregnancy. A normal pregnancy is from 37 weeks and above. This baby was around 5.5 months and weighed 500 grams.
Preterm birth is the leading cause of neonatal mortality and morbidity, and early diagnosis and interventions are critical to improve the clinical outcomes of extremely premature infants.
So with a dedicated team of health workers, committed, highly skilled, and with the equipment that we have and the medical supplies, it has been made possible. So we are grateful to the government of Uganda that has made this possible for us.
Zahara Abigaba, UBC News.